What's up, everybody? This is Dan, aka Tad Zero, and right now is the long-awaited Brink review from 9vGames. Reason we waited so long to do this review is there's a lot of reviews bouncing around, a lot of hate and a lot of love, so we wanted to get a real opinion. So we waited until I literally beat everything in the game, so I can give an honest opinion. All right, this is my default character, that's actually the good side, even though it looks kind of evil. Game starts off at a select screen where you choose your character. First off, I'm going to say I really like this game. I like the idea behind it. I have some complaints, but I have a lot of good stuff. Alright, so as you see, this front menu is campaign, free play, challenges, characters and weapon, dossier, options, downloadable content, notifications, online stats, and credits. Just to go through these real quick, campaign can be played online and offline. This game is meant to play online. This game offline is very difficult because you have AI teammates that are pretty dumb, and it's almost impossible to complete the objectives on normal, never mind hard. So if you go to the campaign menu, if you notice, all the missions have a white dot next to them, which means I've beaten them. I've beaten all of the good and the security and the resistance. Those are the two different types. Oh, your character can travel through both. This is my character, same character for resistance, and that's him for security. So I've beaten every mission in the game, even the bonus missions. So yeah, that's the main. When you enter a match, it'll go right here, and then it actually asks you if you want to do it solo, which will be an offline game, and then your difficulty. Easy, hard, normal. But what I always do, because it's the only way to really play the game, but they have invite only, friends and invite, and everyone. I do everyone. Play mode co-op or versus. That would be whether you're playing against real people or the computer. I like to do co-op. Then you can do my rank or higher. I just do my rank, and then when you start missions, it does a matchmaking. You could actually end up in the middle of a match that's already previously been going on, which sometimes works to your advantage if you're just trying to beat the level. Free play will randomly throw you on a side, good or bad, security or resistance, in a random mission. It's kind of like a random matchmaking. That's cool. Challenges is a cool mode of the game. They only have 4 right now. I'm assuming they're going to release some more. But they have 1, 2, and 3 stars. It's the same objective, but they're more difficult. Like this first Be More Objective, it teaches you the different jobs and their different advantages and what they can do in the game. But you have to implement them all in a challenge. So, and then the cool thing is you get rewards by completing them. First time you beat it, which is 1 star, it says you get a lobster grenade launcher, Ritchie revolver, and duct tape magazines. And 2, you get a little bit better stuff. And for the hard challenge, all you actually get is a ranking on the leaderboard, which kind of really stinks. But as you can see, they all have white dots also, which means I've completed them all. So yeah, they have, like, that was an objective one. Parkour, this is it's a race around an environment. It's like a Mirror's Edge style. You know what? I'm going to change to lightweight. And then I'll just show you that to show you how some of the movement is. You can change the weight of your character. This is the customization screen. I'll show you this while I'm here. Each individual area has different areas you can tweak. Like I'll just show you some facial stuff. We'll do nothing, so that's just my face. You can do the different hair and hats. All the different customizational things. Face paint, they got some really cool stuff, like a broken nose. Graphics, by the way, are amazing, especially the character models in this game. War paint, barbarian face paint. They got a ton of really cool options, really individualized character. Facial hair, good for the jacket. They have all the different jackets. Body type, I'm going to move to light because the way the game works is heavy people can only move over terrain that's waist high or lower. Medium can do anything that they can reach, and lightweights can actually jump off of walls, which is really cool. Tattoos, they got body tattoos, shirt, and then your pants, finally. And then if you hit Y, it switches to your resistance mode, which then you can fully customize them. Resistance has obviously way cooler facial things and stuff and hair. Something that's definitely really cool to check out in the game is the character customizations. Alright, so I moved to lightweight. I'll go through this menu. This is in the characters and weapons. Remember those items that I said you would be getting when you completed the challenges? You can actually fully customize any weapon in the game. Different weights have different weapons that they can use, by the way. Light weights can use the least amount of weapons. But just for fun, I'll show you a random Galactic SMG. This only has 3 areas you can customize, but it's a top attachment. And I've earned these by completing the different challenges. But for instance, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, it has the stats of the gun. And depending on what I put on them will depend on how it changes. Like this lowers the equip speed, but it gives you a zoom when you look down your sight, which is really cool. And they got a ton of different stuff there. Then they have a front attachment. I have a silencer, which is lowers your damage but makes you quiet when you're attacking people. And then most of the front mount things are actually just changes the way it looks when you shoot, which isn't really worth it because it hurts your range. Bottom attachment, you have a speed clip, which increases my equip speed but lowers my stability a little bit, and front grip, which will slightly increase my stability but lower my attack speed. So, needless to say, you can use your upgrades. They're not like segregated to just using the one. So, for instance, alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade this one and just show you that I can some of the stuff I can do here. But yeah, once it's upgraded, it stays upgraded. If you look at it in the bottom right hand corner, it tells you the upgrades that are on the weapon. There's a loadout menu in the level that you can actually change weapons. So that's pretty cool. I assume in the future they're going to have more options and more upgrades. Okay, preferred class, all you can do is just change whatever class you start the round as, because you can also change classes in the middle of the round. Multiple characters, that's the character selection. Alright, we'll go back to challenges. I was going to show you the movement in this game. So this is just a game, this is just one of the challenges where you have to hit a bunch of lights that are lit on different parts of the course. All I'm going to show you is the SMART movement, smooth movement around random terrain is what it stands for. It's kind of like Mirror's Edge, not as in-depth as Mirror's Edge, but still pretty cool. I'll show you. By just holding LB, you run and you'll leap up onto things, leap across gaps, slide under fences, and so on and so forth. The light class can, I think they can run up a wall and jump off the wall, which is kind of neat that a lot of other classes can't do. 30 seconds left, so that's pretty much a couple demos. I'd have to really mess around with light class to see exactly what makes them so much better for movement, but I know they are much faster and better for movement wise. So yeah, okay, so that's a little example of the movement. Again, that was worded experience. Dossier, which just tells you, it's kind of like a tutorial mode, training, audio logs, videos, tip database, options, controls, gameplay. They have a bunch of different stuff, XP indicators, a lot of just toggle options, audio, video, download content. There's nothing up yet. I'm assuming this game feels like there's going to be a lot. Notifications. This will about upcoming in-game events. It's blank right now. I'm assuming they're going to fill that up, as well as the online stat. Right now they say visit brinkthegame.com to see your player match stats and stuff. I couldn't find where to put that code in. A lot of people on the site said that they also could not find where to put that code in. So right now I will, you know what I'll do? I will start a one of the challenges will be more objective. This one will kind of give you an example of some of the. Or you know what? I'm actually gonna do an online game, and just show you how the game works in game. I'm not really gonna play to win this time. I'm just gonna play to show you guys how the game moves and the flow of gameplay. So I did free play, which is just gonna randomly match me up with a game that's just starting. So I could either be the resistance or security in this. It'll tell me in the beginning, and it'll tell me my objective at the moment. Let's say I really like this game, and I'm not a big objective. I never like objectives in Halo. I never like objectives in any FPSs. So also in the beginning of any level, they kind of put you through like a runaround of what's going on, like you're actually playing the game. Like if I didn't tell you I was hooked up to the internet, you probably wouldn't know that I was playing an online game. They also do like FMVs in the middle of the matches and stuff online, which is kind of neat. So yeah, I'll do a quick run through of some of the gameplay, and then I'll exit out of this match. Hopefully nobody hates me for it, but just to show you. Like I said, I favor soldier class and engineer class. I'll explain some of the classes. Soldiers have like really good melee. They have extra armor. They have different types of grenades. Alright, so here we go. Now, right now I am an engineer. It is really, really laggy game. Oh, okay. I could buff my own damage. One thing an engineer could do. I can also build turrets, which are really cool and really helpful in a lot of like the guard area objectives. I can lay landmines. I can also, if you see on the left, bottom left of the screen, those are that's like my skill branch. And also engineers, what they could do is, like this guy right here is on my team. I could run up to him and hold X as an engineer, and I could buff his damage. I like chuck him a syringe that will buff his damage. And then also I have the option of see, here we go. I'll buff his damage, and if I press down, I can buff his armor. So I buff their armor. It's like a good like support technique for engineer. Engineers can also upgrade the commune stations. You'll see what those are. Those are pretty much wherever you can reload your ammo and change your guns, and you can change your class there. You see the yellow indicator on the screen? That's actually the next objective. It has a hack symbol, which means an operative has to hack whatever that is. But I'm not an operative right now, obviously, so that's the engineer. Oh, the game actually ended. So that was engineer. Let's see, I'll try and find a game real quick. Let's see, operatives. Operatives can like take on disguises of the other team. They can hack terminals. They can hack turrets, and at high levels they can remote control turrets. Medics can give like adrenaline boosts, which make you invincible. They can heal your life. They can bring you back to life when you're in like when you're downed. It's kind of like Call of Duty, except for you can't shoot until you're the highest rank. Medics can, like I said, heal you. They can give you boosts of speed. They can refill your supplies. You need supplies to use your special abilities. Okay, so here's a commune station. At a commune station, hold X, and now you have this toggle wheel. You can change your class here. Okay, I'll show you soldier. Here's a soldier. Now I have Molotov cocktails. I have flashbang grenades, which if you look at them, they flash you too, but they're really bad for the enemy. Soldiers also can refill people's ammo by just holding X when they're behind you. You can also refill your own ammo by holding it down the left stick. Let's see, what else do soldiers? They have extra armor, so on and so forth. You notice the bottom menu, you can change your weapons. Alright, operative. Operative, I don't have a lot of stuff in the operative, but operatives, like I said, they can change into disguises. Medic, I have adrenaline boost. I can buff anybody's health. Like I can give them extra health and give myself extra health. so on and so forth. If you see the guy glowing yellow, that's the current objective character. So, like I said, there's that smooth movement over random terrain. Literally, I can just run, and if I find a gap in a wall, I can jump it, jump up on the tables, jump off. All I'm doing is holding one button this entire time. And I have people coming now. And then this is down. Now, I have the opportunity to load out, which will bring me back if I choose that, or I can just lay there forever, and unless somebody kills me while I'm down, like shoots me, then if a medic comes by, they can just chuck me a syringe. So, you also have 2 guns on you at all times. You have your light gun, which if you have a pistol, your melee is a knife, which is way better than normal melee. Alright, so I'm a medic right now, so I could just chuck these guys syringes, and they can get up, even though I'm getting shot at. Hopefully they have some type of... And then they help me out too, like, I buff this guy's health because he's messing around. This guy right here carrying the thing, buff his health. Chuck my teammates syringes to bring their life back up, so on and so forth. I just got a syringe chucked to me, but that's okay. So you can also change team mid-game. You can change team at the beginning of the menus, stuff like that. Let's see what else I can show you. That's I think pretty much it. Hopefully that's a lot of information about the game just for review. I'm gonna give this game 4 out of 5 stars. The reason I'm giving it 4 and not higher, it actually should have probably got a 3.75, but I'm giving it a 4 because it's a great game. There's not a lot of content. I got maybe 15 hours on the game, and I've done everything you can do besides get all 1,000 achievements, and I still have like 650 achievement points. So yeah, I've done all the campaign missions, I've done all the challenges, I've gotten all the weapon upgrades, I'm at level 13. I feel like there could be more to this game. Once I cap my character out, I don't see why I would continue playing this game, unless they came out with more levels, more content, or maybe a higher level cap. I also wish that the single player was a little bit more enticing. It's at the point where you don't want to play single player because you don't want to lose, because AI is so shitty. Also, I wish there was a little bit more weapon upgrades. There's a few. Oh, challenges. I definitely wish that there was more challenges. Look at this menu. There's only 4 challenges. And this whole... They made this game with intent to upgrade, though, as you could tell, because there's no way they would leave that much space open if they weren't going to fill it with something. But, graphics are great. I really like this game. There's a lot of wishy-washy reviews out there. I'm not an objective liking type of guy, so if anybody shouldn't like this game, it should be me, but I actually really like it. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy Brink.